Sustainability is the ecological concept that urges current generations to live sustainably for the benefit of future generations. Sustainability is important not only to our environment, but to businesses and organizations as well. Businesses need sustainability to support their company over time, as well as demonstrate a gain in profitability, consumer loyalty, and corporate social responsibility. Because sustainability is such an important matter, we will be discussing the consequences of practicing sustainability on the UW-Fox Valley campus. In this presentation, we will be focusing on UW-Fox Valley's current position in the dining services provided on campus using the SWOT analysis tool. Some of the main elements of sustainability in this category are energy efficiency, composting biodegradable materials, recycling and utilizing sustainable food sources and suppliers. On other campuses, such as UW-Oshkosh, dining services use local foods, cage-free, and organic options. They also use energy-efficient appliances by using Energy Star, which reduces their energy use by 20%. UW-Oshkosh also uses solar panels that heat the kitchen's water. UW-Milwaukee is another participant of sustainability. UW-Milwaukee has gardens that grow food used in the kitchens. They also use energy-efficient appliances to maximize their sustainability. We interviewed Carol Jipp, one of the staff members in the kitchen, and she told us about some of the sustainable practices that the dining services are already practicing on campus. Carol told us that all of the cups, silverware, and serving containers that are used in the kitchen are biodegradable. This means that any of these products can be composted in one of the numerous bins located on campus. We also interviewed Dr. T on how much food is composted weekly at the campus and how the campus is being benefited by this program. We learned that an average of 4 kilograms a day are composted on campus. Dining services will collect the pre-consumer foods, such as eggshells and salad, and then add this to the compost pile. This nutrient-enriched soil is then used in the hoop house where vegetables and other plant life is grown. The best part about this is that it costs nothing to compost, so the campus and environment are benefiting directly from the program with no added costs. None of these strengths, however, have been recognized by an outside agency. The head of the dining service on campus is called FSI, Food Services Incorporated. FSI does not promote sustainability anywhere on their website, and they are only concerned with making a profit. Because of this, these sustainable practices demonstrated on campus have not been recognized by this organization. In our interview with Carol Jipp, we also talked about different weaknesses the dining services had. Some of these are the suppliers of the food and the appliances in the kitchen. Carol told us that the campus orders their food from Sysco and Woodman's, depending on the time of year and type of food. When the dining service orders food from Sysco, it is delivered by semi-trucks over a distance of 42 miles. The food itself can come from the other side of the country. Ordering food from Sysco causes CO2 emissions to rise and fuel to be wasted, which results in climate change. This entire process negatively impacts our environment. While Carol did say that the campus will occasionally order food from Woodman's, these occasions are limited to seasonal items such as fruit. By having the campus's food delivered long distance, they are not demonstrating a corporate social responsibility. We also talked to Carol about the efficiency of the kitchen and the appliances the staff have to use. We learned that the kitchen has not been updated since the 60s, and that they are using outdated appliances to prepare the meals. When buildings and equipment are left for such a long amount of time, they fall behind on sustainable practices. Some of the brands they are using are Hobart, Blodgett, and Hatco, none of which are actively saving energy on campus. Using outdated equipment is more expensive in the long run because the appliances in use are draining energy. If the equipment was updated, there would be a gain in profitability for the campus overall. The dining service has made a good start on sustainable programs. Having a compost pile that is reused in the hoop house and also using supplies that are biodegradable are great first steps to being truly sustainable. However, there are many opportunities for improvement. For starters, updating the kitchen would make a huge difference in saving energy in the long run. The kitchen hasn't been updated since the 60s, which means it is still using the same electric system and many of the same appliances. By investing money in new appliances, the campus would be saving money on energy as well as demonstrating corporate social responsibility. The first step would be to slowly replace appliances and eventually update the kitchen completely. The estimated amount needed for an entire transformation is somewhere around $50,000. This kind of money is not readily available, so there will be a 5-year plan to raise money for a more sustainable dining service through fundraising and other events. Another area for sustainable growth is the compost pile. The compost program is great for the environment and the campus, but even this program could be utilized in other ways. Instead of just using the soil in the hoop house for students' classes, this soil could be used to grow vegetables and food for the dining service. If the kitchen used food that was grown on campus, then the need for Sysco deliveries would decrease. This in turn would cut back on the carbon emissions from deliveries, and it would be healthier for the consumers. This would require a health permit to allow the consumption of vegetables grown on campus. However, once this permit is obtained, the compost program will be contributing to the campus's path to sustainability. There are many opportunities for the campus to demonstrate their sustainability. However, it will be difficult to reach all of the goals we mentioned without any opposition. Remodeling a kitchen and updating outdated appliances are expensive undertakings. The UW system is undergoing many budget cuts as it is, so truly moving forward along this path will be difficult. Many people will argue that there are better places to put their money than a sustainable program. This is a challenge, but it does not make our 5-year strategic plan impossible. Through fundraisers and different presentations, we can show the campus community how important it is to have an updated and sustainable dining service. Another challenge that we will face will be getting clearance to serve food that is grown on campus. We will need numerous permits and proof that all of the food is safe for consumption. Again, this is an obstacle, but it does not mean that reaching our goals is impossible. If the campus grows the food in a clean and sustainable manner, we believe it is possible to receive clearance for our greenhouse in this strategic plan.